Orations is kind of the long-awaited latest mini LP from House of Atreus. This is a Minneapolis, Minnesota-based melodic death metal band. I would say, in some respects, parts of their discography have reflected interest in melodic black death metal and melodic black metal in some aspects, in terms of enjoying a bit of Hellenic black metal and such. We could also say there's a little bit of Grand Belial's Key in their work, but we could just mark that up to the fact that they sound quite a bit like Argoslint, especially on probably the first record was most pronounced. If you're a fan of Incorrigible Bigotry, there was quite a bit of that sound on that record, and but they've got other origins. They've got some similar heavy metal taste, and ultimately, just like I would say about Argoslint, or even the Chasm at a later state in their career, they're more of a heavy metal band with death metal vocals. And I don't mean that to be reductive. I mean that they really achieve complete and well-rounded heavy metal songs in a blackened death metal style, or just a pure death metal style, if you will. Now, we'll cut to a song here just to see, what's different, what's new, and what sort of evolved beyond their second full-length album. So I think the big challenge here is meeting the high standard set by From the Madness of Ixion. It was such an impressive second full-length album, and it was one that was highly anticipated itself. So there's a lot kind of expected from this EP, and at 33 minutes with a really effective cover song from Running Wild, I think they've really met the high standard and expectation, and sort of done well to ingratiate any newcomers to their sound after about 6 years. Otherwise, I think that maybe there's a little bit less of a black metal affect to this record. I think they're exploring some of their more impactful death metal side, as well as the more melodic riff style of their own. And this veers away from the sound of From the Madness of Ixion just a little bit, and leans more into more of the traditional heavy metal feeling set of songs. And thankfully, they all kind of go off without a hitch. They all run together pretty well. Plenty of riffs, great attack to all of it, and the production values seem to improve with each release. So, a pretty flawless result from my point of view. I'm already a big fan of this band, and this just sort of reinforces that. I think that if you're looking for something that is tuneful but heavy and aggressive, there's nothing else like this. Or at least not up to this standard. There are several bands in formative stages that play in this style. None of them really come close to their songwriting and production values of this band. I think they're kind of on top of the ball in that sense. So anyway, go ahead and check it out for yourself. It releases on February 2nd. You can check out some of the preview songs and expect that high standard explored throughout the EP. And then go ahead and read my review if you'd like more of my thoughts in more detail.